Feedback. Hi, Gavaliers. Sachith made an attempt today to speak for the topic mental health impacts everyone's life. And let's give feedback for him to improve what good he has done. At least share one good thing you appreciate and one area he can improve. Every one of us will look into this and share. Yes, let's start with Yuvraj.
First of all, Gavin, congratulations on completing your leadership talk. You spoke wonderfully for a time of 7 minutes approximately, and I believe you did follow the format that you were supposed to follow. You could have talked about a bit more about the world and the call for action, but you started by asking a lot of questions. Yes, that was good, and you started by introducing what mental health is, which gave everyone a general idea of what you were going to speak about. Then you also talked about your own personal experiences, which added a good touch to it. You were standing and speaking, and and spoke pretty confidently. Also, you also provided us a few statistics that that supported your facts and your opinions. So great job, and best of luck for your next one.
So, Yuvraj, it's not that the entire speech you review through. Okay, I request every one of you one good thing you liked it, appreciate, and one area for improvement. All of you stick to that. Yes. Next, let's hear from Kannappan.
Yes, so Gabriel Sachith, he had a great speech today on the topic mental health impacts the people surrounding us. Well, to start it off, you had a great speech. You included all the points. You followed the order which a leadership talk should be done. But that was one point where I understood that you were stammering a bit, which is okay for now. But then in the future speeches, you have to correct it. So that's one of my points. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, Sachith here.
It was a very good speech, and you spoke for very long without any large or short pauses, which is what I really liked. But the cons is that I feel like you could have added more to the speech. Thank you.
Priyank.
Yeah. Gavla Sachit, congrats for completing your leadership talk. The good thing I found in your speech was that you asked a lot of questions, this time more than one, and you asked us 2 questions. That's the best part. But the thing you need to improve is more content in the speech. And that's my feedback to Gavla Sachit. Thank you.
Sangamitra.
I feel like Gavli Sachit did a wonderful job today. He spoke for a really long time, which is 7 minutes. I don't think I could do. Like 7 minutes is a really long time. One thing that I liked about his speech is that he spoke confidently. He stammered a little bit, but like half of the speech he spoke confidently. That's what I liked. And one point of improvement would be that he could have added more content, like everyone said. And if he added more content, it'll be like much better. Thank you.
Okay, Nias.
Yeah, it is Sachit. The content of your speech was really amazing. I like how you interacted with the audience. And the one thing that I like to say to you for improvement is to increase the content for your duration of speech and to decrease the amount of time you pause between 2 sentences. That's all. Thank you.
Shreya.
Okay, so overall, congratulations, Gabriel Sachit, for completing your leadership talk. You had a wonderful speech. I liked how you talked about a lot of things that I don't know, like you talk about the ripple effect and those stigma about those mental health, and also you follow the steps that required. But the one thing I missed out, I thought you missed out was you should talk about more about your personal experience. I thought you bit lacked in that. And that's all. Congratulations.
Advait.
Congratulations, Gabriel Sachit, on completing your leadership talk on the topic mental health. It was an extremely vast topic, and I really loved how you interacted with us and gave real life connections from yourself as well as your classroom and other surroundings. Thank you.
Mohita.
Congratulations, Sachith, for completing your leadership talk about mental health and how it impacts our surroundings. So, the thing I liked in your speech was that you spoke for 7 minutes without any preparation, and you spoke half of it with confidence. That is what I liked about your speech. And one area where you can improve is that you could have talked about your personal experience and about the world and call for action of your speech. Thank you.
From my side, Sachith, first of all, I really, admire you as a great, contributor for the world. Every time you speak, and you speak so well, confidently, and as a leader. That's what, you impressed me a lot. Even today, after getting the topic, it's not easy for people to speak. Okay, people sitting in as audience in the ground, they can tell eat to 6, eat to 4. The person who is in the Greece with the bat, he knows what is going through that, right? Something like that. When you do this, then you make first attempt. Getting the topic and prolonging to that level, that itself very great. Okay, and good. And one thing again in the speech, what I like the most is when he got the topic, you did not started asking the question. Instead of that, he elaborated your topic a bit in the beginning. So what is the topic you got? He explained the topic that you got, then only got into speech. Okay, generally people don't do that. You did, that is good. So you are also recollecting, you are telling the people this is the topic. That's good. And the areas that, few areas I want to tell you can improve is one, asking the questions with the audience itself. That's why I said, takes 3 seconds to think. Okay, you took some time, but maybe you could have taken 5 more seconds and think, what are the questions that I can ask? Okay, the questions can be like this. For example, can any one of you tell me you have seen your friends fighting for no reason? Can any of you tell me teacher scolding you for no reason? How did you feel that moment? Like that series of questions with specific. There are so many questions we can frame. I gave few examples. Okay, through that you allow them to think. Not 1 person, 2 person questions. You have even so many members in the group. You could have asked questions. This would have taken at least for 2 minutes. I'm telling you, this dialogue with the audience. Okay, then when it came to your personal life, it's not that you talk about the topic. No, you talk about your experience. Very, very, very important. Okay, it's your experience which will help you to speak more. The times when you had issues, the times when you could not cope up with it, the times when you felt so bad, the time when I even could have taken my example. You are not at all ready to do many things, but until I came in your life and pushed you and made you, pressurized you, what was that stopping you? My own mental health that stopped me. That which do not allow our mind, that which our mind do not allow us to do, we won't do. Mental health. Like that, some examples you should quote. Maybe with your father, maybe with your mother, maybe with your sister, maybe in a class, teacher, friends. So many things are there. Okay, that you share. At least 6+ minutes will go with this. I'm telling you, 6+ minutes will go with this experience sharing. Then you are coming to the world. When you come to the world, what's very, very important? See, the leaders, I'm talking about my dear friends, okay? The leaders' mental health should be okay. If not, it will not affect that person alone. It affects the entire country, the world. Give some example. What are the mental health of great legends? We have seen, we have heard. Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. What was their thought process? That's why they did not create any damage. Without damage, they brought so much freedom for the world. Something like that. See other kind of leaders. What is their mental health? Because of negative thinking, because of that's why they're damaging the world. Do you preserve the world for future generation? The entire earth is hanging in the space. And the people are putting bomb and destroying. It does not have any, it's in the space. I can't think of the future generation, how they will suffer because of the damage that we are creating. How these damages are created because of mental health with few individuals. Few individuals, my dear friends. So much is there to speak. Okay. Then what is the call for action? There you come and tell this. Be achievers. We learn art of speaking. We can make a difference. Go and teach the world. Go to every corner of educate the people how important the mental health is. I even recommend mental health to become a subject in our school curriculum. It's like that. Okay, I'll keep on talking, so I'll stop here. Otherwise, we will not be doing our debate.